Hurry, 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 step right this way.
Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today is the introduction for Bally World Cup Soccer. Now this is an awesome game. This game is really awesome. I've seen other videos on it and I'm like, man, I really want to play one of these. I got to play it. This game is cool. Now this game's not mine. This is a customer game. It's got a problem with resetting. You'll play it and hit the flippers and boom, she just shuts down and restarts. It's dirty, very dirty. It hasn't been shopped out in umpteen years. So we're going to go over it. We're going to clean the whole playfield off, wax it up, get all the dirt grime, pull all the ramps off, clean them up, LED it. It's going to get an LED job. So all the lights and everything are going to be all nice and popping on this game, because I've seen these games before LED'd and they look awesome. I don't know if you can hear that. That's the display making noise. Every time it changes, it's got a loud high-pitched noise. Still trying to figure out what that is. But I'm thinking it's just like a high voltage noise. This game appears to be an exported game that was re-imported, because on the back it says for export only, 220 to /240 volts, not verified for compliance with FCC Class A standards. And on the back of the cabinet it does say volts 230, 50 hertz. So I'm thinking this was overseas somewhere and then brought back and then reconverted back to US power. So anyways, let me see if I can fire this thing up and see if we can get it to reset. I'm sure it won't now because it's on camera.
Get ready for the big match! Stamina. Skill.
Of course, it's working perfect.
Super free kick.
There we go. Like magic. That's the issue with it. So the boards are very, very original. It's all dirty and filthy back in there. So let's shut her off and get a look in the head of the unit. Let's take this and we'll put it over here. Get that out of the way so it doesn't get knocked over. It's over here. Get this down here. There's the MPU, driver board, everything. Remember, you always want to unplug these machines, because if you're just gotcha. Let's unplug it. Okay, we're unplugged. I got my flashlight. Let's bring you a little closer to it and get a better look at it. Yeah, the board is 100% original. Did have a connector replaced here. Still got the batteries. We're going to take the MPU out, put NVRAM put on it, so that will eliminate that. All the ribbons will get replaced on it. This board will be pulled off and completely gone through and re-bulletproofed up to today's standards, because this board, I can tell it hasn't been touched. It's still got all the original caps and everything on it. It's dirty, it's dusty. But it looks like it might have had new ROMs put in it one day. That's the only upgrade it looks like it had to me. Like it had ROMs. I believe this is the GI. And you know, with the bulbs and everything, it can overheat and melt it. So it looks like that was redone at one time. Otherwise, yeah, it's real stock. So let's close this back up. I don't see anything weird. I don't know, do you see anything weird? Except for this guy. This guy's weird. Anyways, but yeah, just regular pinball junk. So let's get that closed back up. I should have did this last, because I gotta pull this all back apart to get at the MPU, because we're gonna be pulling them out later in the next video. So let's get this over here, down here. Let's get the key so I can get the glass out and show you the Playfield. The ball has to be replaced on here. I have to take the ball motor out, and we're going to be going through that and seeing if I can lube up this motor. This thing is loud as hell. The ball is just rotted out. Let me see if I can get my light over here. Shed a little more light on this game. So we can just see it a little better. Here we go. Let's take you off there. Don't get seasick now, because we're going to be moving around a lot. You can see we got cracked plastic. But yeah, you can see the dirt. You see it's just ground in. We're gonna try to do our magic on there and clean it up. This is like the only spot I see. It's really bad on the Playfield. Otherwise, this thing is in really super awesome shape. All the rubbers have been replaced. We got some cracked plastics right up in here. The vertical up kicker for this, I noticed all the screws were pretty loose on it, so it doesn't kick up all the time. This goalie, he's warped a little bit, and the switches are contacting, so as he's banging back and forth, it will keep saying nice goal, nice block, or whatever. So we're gonna readjust that switches there. We got some lights out. Let me see if I can turn this on just to get the GI back up, even though we're not gonna be playing it, just to get the GI up. I wonder if we can turn this off. Here we go. I did put one LED bulb right in here. That's about it. Just show the customer the difference. But yeah, we got some bulbs out. Got a cover missing here. Should be red. Same on this side. Ramps are dirty. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. This has a distinct smell of being in a very, very, very smoky bar. So I hope when I clean it up, it gets rid of a lot of that. But yeah, it's a very cool machine. I really, really like this game. I'm going to be looking for one for myself. The ramps are in really good shape. I don't really see any destruction. Now you can see one screw out here. There's a chunk. There's one screw missing here. See if we can replace that. I don't really see any cracks. But I haven't taken it apart yet, so that will be determined once we take it apart. Oh, it looks like there's a little bit of cracking on the bottom of the ramp there. We'll get a bulb out here. That's about it. I wonder, looks like somebody had a sticker here at one time. So we'll clean that up, and I don't know if there's a sticker that actually goes there, or if maybe the vendor had a sticker on here that had their name on it. This thing keeps getting loose. It's like the fourth time I screwed it down and it keeps getting loose. For some reason the ball, it doesn't go backwards this way all the time. I don't know if there's something that's not working back there. A lot of times the ball will drop here and just hang there. So I don't know. I can see it's really dirty back there. And I don't know if there's something else underneath there that diverts it or anything, or what. Like I said, I really never played this before, except for the short time I've had it. But I've seen it before. So I don't know exactly how that works. I did get a ball to go back up through there once. So I don't know what was that, or how that even happened. But I just love this little dog logo. It's so cool. I think his name's Striker. But yeah, this is the introduction to the game. And it's really an awesome game, and I'm gonna have fun working on it. But yeah, you can hear that. It's so weird. My Hurricane does not make that noise, but I did know the top line, it looks like the very top line of the DMD. You can see how it's cut out. It isn't working. So I wonder if the DMD is slowly failing or something like that. But yeah, like, see the numbers, top's cut out of them. So I don't know. Maybe the new ribbon cables will fix that. I don't know. But I did say that we needed new ones, just because when I brought this game back home, this display was totally screwed up, and when I messed with the ribbon cables, it came back. And that was the same thing with my Hurricane too. It went crazy, and then when I messed with the cables, it came back. So that's about it for the introduction. The next part of this is going to be pulling the boards out and going over that. We're going to send out the boards. I don't do board work. I can do little minor things on them, but I really don't do board work. So that is a professional job for me. I am not messing with that. Let the professionals do the job. But before I take that board out, I'm going to make sure those lights go completely out. So that's about it. The Bally 1994 World Cup Soccer. It's a pretty sweet game. I am totally looking forward to getting this thing back up 100% again. So anyways, like the video, subscribe, follow us on Facebook at Mark's Basement Arcade, and the famous last words. Later.